Rafał Nowakowski. We're speaking with Ronald Hearns, the son of a legendary Tommy, the Hitman Hearns. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing wonderful. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. We're here at the legendary Kronk gym. It doesn't get any better than this, does it?
It doesn't get any better than this. It's a lot of fighters down here that's hungry, so you get a lot of good work and good sparring. So it's a great atmosphere. It's kind of like a fight atmosphere every day.
I'll be honest with you, this is my first time that I'm introduced to the gym. I've heard about it a lot of times, never had the opportunity to come. Could you tell us a little bit about the history of the gym and you're associated with it?
Well, the gym has produced lots of champions, starting with my dad, Hilmer Kente, Middle McQuarrie, Jimmy Paul, and the list can go on and on. But those guys made a platform for us, young fighters, to come up and stand in their background and try to make our own name for ourselves. But the gym has run a lot of champions down here, from Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, even Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. So Manu has had a lot of guys come through here, and there's been a lot of good sparring, a lot of wars. It's better than a fight, actually. You can pay your money, come down to the gym and watch sparring.
I greatly appreciate your humble atmosphere, the way you speak about the legendary people that created this gym. Could you please tell us about yourself?
Right now I'm 26-3 with 20 knockouts. I'm still learning. I started the game late at the age of 24. So now I'm trying to rebuild and get on the winning streak once again and try to get up back to title contention.
What about your most memorable fight?
Oh, man, every fight is memorable for me. But like I said, I started late, so the experience and the knowledge inside the ring that I'm getting each fight, it helps my career along the way.
Now, thank you very much for welcoming our Polish fighters to your gym. You had a chance to spar with both of them. Could you tell us a little bit about the both experiences?
Oh, with Pavic, I believe his name is pronounced. He's very strong. He's very determined. And with Andrew, he's very tall and he got some good movement. And both of them have nice rhythm, but Andrew has a lot more rhythm than Pavic.
Now, who is welcome into your gym?
All is welcome. You know, whoever wants to come down to the gym, come down here and see how Kronk does the work.
Could you please tell us about the dedication, the transformation, the training that is required to be at the level, let's say, that you are at?
Oh, it never stops. When you go home, you got to constantly think about boxing, watch boxing tapes. You know, just go over your game plan, what your trainers are trying to teach you. So it's a nonstop activity, Monday through Sunday. Always think about boxing, because you never know when you're going to need that experience when you're inside the ring.
Now, motivation for the game is one thing, but love for the game is probably what keeps you going 7 days a week, doesn't it?
Yes, you most definitely have to have love for boxing, because if you don't love boxing, it's not a game to play with. It easily send you out here in the game or hurt. So you have to love what you do. So I love boxing. That's why I wake up thinking about boxing and watch my daily fights. Every day I've seen the fights over and over, but it's just a habit, you know.
Now, let me ask you this question. Everybody that goes in the ring thinks, like, I'm going to be the one that is going to hit the person and I will never get hit. That's not always the truth. How do you deal with the people who are so great, they're punching back and forth?
Oh, man. Now, see, if you think you're not going to get hit in boxing, that's crazy. It's a game of hit and try not to be hit. Try to get hit less as possible. So you got to have good defense in order to survive in this game, have a long, extensive career. Because if you get hit a lot, your career is going to be very short.
Now, for people who are not aware about the art of boxing, this is a true art. Some people say, like, oh, just hit hard, be faster. Could you please explain this to other people?
Oh, the sport is very much of an art. It's just like karate. You got to take time and study. It's a proper way to have a proper stance, proper way to punch, proper way to move. Because if you don't do those things, like I said, it'd be a short night for you and a short career.
Now, you are what you eat. This is what they say. Obviously, you need to have a strict diet. What is your suggestion for other fighters?
Oh, no question about that. Your diet has to be perfect. Lay off all the sweets. Most people like to eat sweets a lot, but you got to stick with your fish, you know, your vegetables, your chicken, your broccoli, your brown rice, and drink a lot of water. Try to at least get a gallon in a day, because the more water you drink, the easier it's going to have for you to lose your weight. And so that's what you basically need right there.
You're a young but very experienced fighter. Could you please tell us what is your opinion about the state of the world boxing at this moment, at 2012?
Well, the state of boxing is looking good right now. We just had the Chavez and Martinez fight over the weekend, so that's kind of helped boosting boxing up. So now we just need another big mega fight. We also had the Chad Dawson, Andre Ward, they stepped to the plate. So that's what we need, great matchups in boxing to keep the sport going, you know, to compete with the MMA. And that's what we need for boxing today in 2012 through 2013 and so on.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, especially for welcoming our Polish fighters and showing them some techniques. Obviously, you can't show them all, but whatever you could, you did. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you. And they're very nice guys, so I appreciate having them there.